Hello my friends, welcome to my channel. In today's session I'm going to share with you the process of painting this first introduction page for my graphic novel about Sprig, and for this reason I just change opacity of two sketching layers of lines pencil and also of tones, and I created a new layer of for ink, and I make it multiply. And ink or pencil layer, it doesn't matter what how you call it. And I would like just to say that I can mark it with some color just to be ensure that I'm standing on this layer and I'm drawing on right layer. And for this reason I found this feature of Clip Studio Paint very efficient. And so I continue to draw and to add lines, to draw on ink layer, to add just to refine and to add drawing, because and I need to paint under this layer, and for this reason I made this layer multiply in blending mode multiply. And as you can see, I add here different details, but I don't want to add too much details, because it should be kind of, first of all, I would like to spend a lot of time, and I spend a lot of time for this page, because this page is introduction page, and this page my readers, they meet at first my personage, my character, the Sprig, and because of that I would like to draw it as just in the best way. And because it's first time you meet this boy, this guy, and I would like a little bit to explain what's going on with him, and on this page, and also in this page you can find any speech bubbles, only information bubbles, which I decided to place in a rectangle, kind of rectangle bubbles, kind of information bubbles, and so little by little I add here different scenes, and after a while I decided to add basic for clipping mask, for painting in clipping mask. As you can see, I just make all this foreground with gray color, and after a while you will see how I how I apply here painting of this tree of the branch of, and also of my character of Sprig. And I paid attention that I forget this part of the tree, of the trunk, and I added a little bit later, but it doesn't matter. Okay, as you can see, I painted this guy, my character design, my character in the previous, you can see it in the previous session. And now I just continue and proceed to add colors here and there, and of course I add some kind of basic color of brown color. And as you can see here, I created another layer ink too, and also with blending mode multiply, because I would like to separate two inks, ink for foreground and ink of background or middle ground, it doesn't matter. And both those layers I switch to multiply, because I need to paint under these layers, and only multiply I can just use it for painting under these layers, and to see my colors and in the best way. Okay, mostly that's it, and I started to just switch off layers with text, because I need to to paint under the tree. I need to paint now background, and when I started to paint background, I first of all I added here the layer of drawing of background of those trees, and after a while I started to add colors. But I need, first of all, of course, I need to finish my the stage of adding drawing, ink drawing, it doesn't matter how you call it. And of course I made slight I don't know, refines and changes and the tweaks in my sketch, because this is my story. I would like to, I can allow to myself to change in every time and each part, and not too much, of course, and that's it. So we have here also a small town under between those trees, those oaks, and I would like to add more details here on this on the houses, but I decided not to buildings. I decided to make it very kind of very simple, because my story not about this town. My story about Sprig, and this town will be destroyed. And so, as you can see, I very simply I sometimes simplify things, and sometimes I add more details, and so it's again, if I feel free to add and to reduce, and to reduce details or to add details or to change them, and I found it's quite right decision. And as you can see, I just add here very simple with simple lines, with simple shapes, different buildings of the town, and because I don't need to spend more time for that. And little by little, I just I'm going to finish this stage and to pass to drawing, to painting under this layer. Again, I'm painting under the layer of ink or drawing. Okay, just make basic. I would like just to cover this panel, because I don't want to work on it for now. I would like to start painting, because I'm so excited to start with my graphic novel. And for wait a minute, for this reason I just add here, I just try to explain during my drawing, on my drawing, to mark different things that which important, I think, which important to explain and to tell about them. And as you can see, painting layer here, I mean painting of background, and on this layer I'm going to paint environment, and this is basic, for gray basic, what I explained some time ago, and color clipping mask on this basic of Sprig and this tree. But for background, I would like to paint it on one layer. I don't want to separate or to add some basic, or to divide it to different layers. I don't need it. I just would like to paint under my colors, under my pencil, to color it with only on one layer. As you can see, and I used here with gradient, because I would like to start it, and actually I'm really excited to start it my graphic novel. I waited for that for a long time, and so as you can see, I started from huge kind of big spots of different colors, but I would like I did separate this painting for two stages, for two layers. After a while, I decided that it will be more efficient, kind of. And this edition layer is trunks of those trees, and why I separated trunks from entire painting, because I would like to add parts and to add different details here. Because I'm going to paint trunks in another layer, I feel free for now. I feel free to add green area and also mountain on the background to paint it quite free. As you can see here in this stage, I'm adding colors for trunks, and on middle ground with some quite neutral color of brown color. This stage a little bit boring because I just made the same process, the same thing, but it's not such important to. For me, it was very important to be precise and to stay in the borders of lines of those trunks and those trees. And also this tree I need to add here, kind of basic. And because I don't want to add something like clipping mask, I just what I locked here. Yes, I can lock this layer, and with this you can see this label above the layers in layer setup, and which allowed me to just to paint it freely and without step or paint on the areas which I don't want to touch at all. So for painting, I have here two layers, a background and those trunks of trees. I would like to explain that I try in my paintings, in my illustrations, I used to add and to paint greenery or vegetation with and simplify their shapes, because I like it. I don't like to paint foliage and canopy of trees with leaves brushes, because I just don't like it, and that's it. And because of that, I used to paint and to draw it with kind of round shapes, and I found it's cute and very suitable to my story, and suitable also to graphic novels and to my style. That's it. Because that I just would like to explain why I just don't like to use leaf brushes, and with a lot of leaves. Maybe it will be more comfortable or more just easy to add vegetation with those brushes, but I just don't like it. That's it. And now I'm playing around with painting with of background, and also I come back to the foreground and edit here different parts, different details. And so in this stage you can see that I'm just kind of working and running between two layers, and and also I marked these two layers with yellow color, because I have to ensure that I'm standing on the right layer, and it's very helpful. Actually, this feature is very, very helpful. And now I started to paint and to draw in the panel in this page, and this panel I created another layer of drawing, and it sounds a little bit too complicated, but it's not. It's so, if you used to draw, we started to draw a lot, and you used to draw in this way, you just after a while you can draw differently. It's just it's a thing of training, of practice, and when you start to draw in this way, you can't change it. Not can't change, you can do whatever you want, but we have kind of some order of painting in digital art. We should be quite precise in our drawing and following those kind of rules of process. And in this case, actually, I broke this rule, because I was very excited to start it with painting, and because of that I just a little bit changed this rule. And again, I changed here some parts, because I would like to be sure that this character is the same, which is with characters which standing on the branch. And in this stage I would like to share that the land started shaking, and so this story started from earthquake, because of this is my story, and because of that this little small town was destroyed, and but step by step. Wait a minute, I will tell all my story in just further. Be patient. As you can see, I forget about another foot here, and I added here after a while afterwards, and but never mind. This is my story, and I can feel free and allow to myself to make changes. Of course, when we draw some character, we have to pay attention to eyes, and because eyes, they are very important in each character. And under this layer I added, of course, in the separate layer I added this I think I added basic, and only on the basic I added clipping mask with painting, because panel, it's I would like just to separate this panel, this painting of panel, separate from background. Sometimes I'm painting with a brush, just mixing oil brush and default brush, and sometimes I'm using with lasso fill, with tool which called lasso fill, just to speed up the process, because actually the main point of not graphic novels, but of comics, a lot of comics, they are as you can see here, I added here different details, and you can see this stage, but after a while I change again. I would like to change those trees a little bit, and because I read again my story, and I would like to change also colors, a little bit colors, and also trunks of the trees on background. It could be very confused when you start drawing in different layers in first time. But believe with practice you can just use to do so. Just practice and drawing, and keep drawing, and don't give up. And yes, it's a little bit tricky to paint digitally and to paint in different layers, but it's possible. And so details there, here and there, and after a while I decided to add different details and different some changes here. I think I'm going to switch to add some music to this video, because I need to I have no explanations here, just process of drawing. Process of drawing, process of painting, and that's it. Mostly I would like just to repeat that you can paint in different layers, and for painting under your ink layer you have to switch ink layer to multiply. That's it. And here I would like just to change a little bit hair of my character. I found it not so. I just would like to refine it and to change a little bit. Yes, I think now he looks much better. And for this reason, as you can see, I flipped horizontal, I flipped my layer, all my picture, all my file. When you flipped horizontal or vertical, it doesn't matter, but horizontal, it's most efficient. And when you do so, you can recognize and just pay attention more to different things and to get kind of a fresh view on your illustration, on your painting. So for now, I can say that I finished this this illustration, this first my first page, introduction page of for graphic novel. Yes, I made here different changes, and but for now I think it's quite good. I satisfied with this illustration and with this stage, and yes, I can refine here and there. Actually, it's never ending story, because I can add in every time I can add different scenes. But yes, for now I'm quite satisfied with this stage, and so thank you for watching my video, and see you next time. Thank you. Bye for now.